Hi, friends. Happy Saturday morning. Thanks for joining. My name's Lisa, which I think I know all of you, so I don't know why I'm saying that. And if you haven't heard yet, grab a dish towel, or if you have a yoga strap laying around, that would be wonderful. And we'll actually get started on our backs today in Supta Baddha Konasana. So recline on down, bring the soles of your feet together to touch, knees out wide. Just find some softness through your shoulders. Rest your hands anywhere that is comfortable, either on either side of your body, or maybe one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Close your eyes if that feels okay for you, and just start to breathe. If you're just joining, before you recline down, if you can go grab a dish towel or a strap, that would be great. If you don't have either of those things nearby, no problem. We'll take a couple rounds of breath together as we get started. Take a long, full inhale. And open mouth exhale, let it go. 3 more rounds just like that. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. Feel the breath flow through your body, travel up through your lungs, your throat, into your nose. And open mouth exhale. One more just like that. Breathe in. Breathe out. Seal your lips on your next round of breath and just breathe in and out through your nose. This is called your Ujjayi pranayama. It helps to build heat within your body. It's your breath of victory. Start to take a full body scan from your toes all the way to the crown of your head, and notice what might feel a little bit tight or sore this morning. And actively send your breath there. 2 more rounds of breath. Bring your hands to the outside edges of your legs, close them in towards each other, hug your thighs into your chest, and rock side to side. Give your low back a little love. Start to open up through your hip flexors. We'll take a supine figure 4 to start. So bend into your left knee, stamp your foot on your mat, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, and then find whatever variation of this shape works for you. Maybe you lift your left foot in the air. The goal here is to feel the stretch through your outer right hip, your right glute. Keep your toes flexed to really deepen the stretch. And we'll switch it out. Right foot on your mat to start, left ankle over your right thigh. Find supine figure 4 on this side. Flex through both feet. Maybe lift your right leg up in the air to parallel your shin to the mat. You can always reach through that number 4 and grab for behind your right thigh if you'd like. And if you joined a little bit late, we're going to be using a strap today, or if you have a dish towel nearby that you can go grab, that would be great. And let that side go. Grab for your strap or your dish towel, or if you don't have one, that's fine. You can just use your hands as props, but extend your left leg long on the mat. Right leg shoots up towards the ceiling. We're going to open up through our hamstrings. So place the strap or the towel around the ball mound of your right foot. Grab for either side of it. If you have a strap, it does not need to be wound at all. You can just leave it hanging on either side of your right leg. Now start to point and flex your right toes, really working into your right shin, feeling the stretch all the way through your right hamstring, even your glute. If this is too much for you, you can bend your left leg and stamp your foot on your mat. You really want to try to keep your left hip rooted down firmly into the earth. Keep pointing and flexing through that right foot. 2 more rounds of breath here. Grab for your strap or your dish towel in your right hand. Left hand comes down to your left hip. On your breath in, slowly start to open your right leg out towards the right side of your space. Use your left hand to keep your left hip rooted firmly into your mat. Now flex through your right foot. This should feel like a really nice stretch on your inner right thigh. Keep your left hip rooted to the mat as best you can. And slowly draw your right leg up through center. Grab for your strap in your left hand. Right arm comes out to a T. Breathe in, and on your breath out with your toes flexed, bring your right leg across your body. Really starting to get into that IT band, also into that outer right hip that we just stretched out in supine figure 4. Keep your shoulders connected to the earth. Maybe take your gaze over towards your right hand or close your eyes. Come up back through center, 1 round of breath as you bring your toes a little bit closer to your forehead. Breathe in and breathe out. Switch it out. Left leg shoots up straight to the ceiling. Right leg extends long on your mat. Flex your toes back to your face. And then start to point and flex through your left foot. Strap is around your ball mound. You're just grabbing either side for a little bit more pressure to deepen the stretch. Just right away, notice how this side feels completely different from our right side. 2 more rounds of breath here. Bring your strap or your towel into your left hand. Right hand comes down to your right hip. Breathe in. And on your breath out, open your left foot up to the left side of your space. Flexing through your toes. Keep the strap tight around your ball mound, feeling that nice, juicy stretch on your inner left thigh. Your right hand is on your hip to keep your hip down on the mat. Again, you can always bend your right leg if this is a little bit too intense for you. Bring your left leg up through center. Your strap or your towel comes into your right hand. Left arm out to a T. Slowly draw your left leg across your body and stop whenever you'd like. Flex through your left toes, feeling that nice stretch through your outer left thigh, your IT band, keeping both shoulders connected to your mat. Inhale slowly up through center. 1 round of breath here as you bring your left foot in closer towards your forehead. All right, release your strap or your towel. Grab for behind your thighs. Rock and roll up the base of your spine. Cross your ankles and bring your hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Think about your intention, your positive message for your practice this morning. If you're looking for some inspiration, think about slowing down. We'll take 1 big breath together. Breathe in and breathe out. Plant your hands, step back, come into your downward facing dog. Right away, notice how open the backs of your legs feel. Find some organic movement here that feels good. Maybe bend into one knee and then the other. Spiral through your armpits as you send your chest back towards your thighs. 2 rounds of breath here to find your static down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose at the top of your mat. Walk your feet wide behind your hands and slowly hang from side to side. You can grab for opposite elbows, maybe leave a generous bend in your knees. Shake your head yes, then shake your head no. Release your hands down towards your mat, toe heel your feet together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Engage your core, little to no weight in your hands. Roll your shoulders away from your ears and shift your weight forward so that you feel the backs of your legs turn on. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Root down through your feet as you lift your hands to the sky. Breathe here as you find softness in your shoulders, lengthen your side bodies. Grab for your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale, exhale, side stretch to the right. Feel that nice stretch through your left side body. Maybe gaze up under your left armpit to take your view to the sky. Inhale through center, switch it out. Grab for your right wrist. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Really creating space from your right hip all the way up through your ribs into your armpit. Inhale through center, release your grip. Exhale, forward fold, hands through your heart. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Inhale, rock forward onto your tiptoes. Exhale all the way down onto your belly. Inhale for Sphinx pose. Make the number 11 with your forearms. Spread your fingers out really wide, shoulders stack over your elbows. We have 4 rounds of breath here to open up through our low back, the front line of our body. If you'd like to stretch out your neck, bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. And come back through center, left ear towards your left shoulder. Through center, chin into your chest. Take your gaze right out in front of you. Breathe in and breathe out. Tuck your toes, hands under your shoulders. Inhale, high plank pose. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up, grab for your left wrist. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale through center, exhale to the left. Breathe in, release your grip, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, high plank, plant your hands, feet back. Inhale, rock forward onto your tiptoes. Exhale, lower down halfway. Flip your feet, inhale, up dog. You can always take cobra or sphinx pose again. You're taking up dog, knees, thighs lift up, shoulders stack over your elbows, over your wrists. Engage your low belly, down dog. One more time through our sunny. Breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up, grab for your left wrist. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Breathe in through center, grab for your right wrist. Side stretch to the left. Breathe in, release your grip. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Flow, high to mid plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 grounding breaths here, and then we'll move on. Inhale, extend your right leg high. Exhale, open up your hip. Bend into your knee, roll out your ankle, send your left heel a little bit closer to your mat. Inhale, right leg high, square your hips back towards your hands. Exhale, low lunge, sweep it through. Left hand roots down. Inhale, easy twist. Reach your right hand high, open up through your chest. Maybe gaze up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Walk your hands on the inside of your feet. Let your head hang heavy here and breathe. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Find a halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Bend into your left knee. Hands can stay on your mat or bring them to heart center. Flex through your right toes. Try to find softness in your right knee. Start to really press down through your left heel. Big transition. Inhale, star pose. Use your strong legs to burst open. Take up space. Breathe here. Exhale, extended side angle. Bend into your right knee. Reach forward and then down. Roll your right rib cage underneath your left. Use the connection of your forearm to your inner thigh to open up your chest. Feel the nice stretch through your left side body, the space you're creating. Inhale, triangle pose. Straighten your front leg, nothing else changes. Really actively press down through the knife edge of your left foot to help you balance. Exhale, lateral stretch. Reach your left hand overhead, bicep in line with your ears. For an added oblique challenge, bring your right hand up so both biceps are framing your ears. Legs stay as they are. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Just your upper body shifts. One long line of energy from your right toes out your right fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. Hands come down to frame your left foot. Inhale, standing splits. Shoot your right leg up into the sky. If you haven't been able to tell, we're doing a lot of hamstring work today. So you can leave your hands on your mat. We have one more full round of breath. If you maybe want to test your balance, wrap your hands around your left shin. Breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your right foot, left foot back to meet it. Flow high to mid plank. Breathe in, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Saturdays are always for mandalas when we make big, beautiful circles around our mat. Mandalas represent eternity. So just think about how that makes you feel, how your perspective is different when you're facing the back of your mat. Trust your breath, trust your body, your strong muscles. Let's flow to get back to the front of our mat on the same leg. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, sweep it through. Left hand roots down, easy twist. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Hands come to the center of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana to the front of your mat. Bend into your left knee, right toes flex. Inhale, star pose. Open up, take up space. Exhale, extended side angle to the back of your mat. Inhale, triangle pose. Straighten your right leg. Exhale, lateral stretch. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Feet stay as they are. Gaze to the front of your mat. Exhale, low lunge. Hands frame your left foot. Launch forward. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, chaturanga. Bend into your left knee. Flow high to mid plank, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We'll even out our sides. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, open up your hip. Bend into your knee, find some circles here. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, sweep it through. Right hand roots down, easy twist. Reach your left hand towards the ceiling. Try to drop your left hip down in space so that it's in line with your right. Breathe in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Hands walk in between your feet. Hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift, iron out through your spine. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Bend into your right knee, flex your left toes back towards your face. Hands to heart center or rest them on your mat. Really press into your right heel. Inhale, star pose. Open up. Maybe even find a baby back bend. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle to the front of your mat. Bend into your left knee. Reach your right hand high. Engage your obliques to lift up. Inhale, triangle pose. Straighten your left leg. Hand comes on the inside of your shin. If you always want to place a block or a book at the front of your mat, you can for a little bit more support. Exhale, lateral stretch. Reach your right hand overhead. Left hand can stay down towards your mat, or maybe you bring it up to frame your face. Use those strong obliques. Inhale, reverse triangle. Just your upper body shifts in space. Left bicep in line with your left ear. Start to take your gaze down towards your right toes. Low lunge, hands plant on the mat. Launch into your front foot, standing splits. Left leg shoots up straight into the air. We have a couple of rounds of breath here. If you want to test your balance, maybe wrap your hands around your right ankle. Breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We'll flow breath to movement to get back to the front of our mat. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Right hand roots down, easy twist. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Walk your hands in between your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana to the front of your mat. Bend into your right knee. Inhale, star pose, open up. Exhale, extended side angle to the back of your mat. Inhale, triangle pose, straighten your left leg. Exhale, lateral stretch. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, low lunge to the front of your mat. Inhale, standing splits, left leg shoots high. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath, and then we'll flow a full circle on each leg. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Left hand roots down. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Inhale, star pose, open up. Exhale, extended side angle to the front of your mat. Inhale, triangle pose, straighten your right leg. Exhale, lateral stretch. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Take your gaze to the back of your mat. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits, right leg high. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Staying on that right leg extends. Exhale, low lunge. Left hand roots down, easy twist. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana to the front of your mat. Inhale, star pose, open up. Exhale, extended side angle to the back of your mat. Inhale, triangle pose, straighten your right leg. Exhale, lateral stretch, getting into that hip. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, low lunge, frame your left foot. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's keep moving. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Right hand roots down, easy twist. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, extended side angle, bend into your left knee. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, lateral stretch. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Gaze towards your right toes, low lunge. Launch forward, inhale, standing splits. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, extend your left leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Right hand roots down, easy twist. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana to the front of your mat. Inhale, star pose, open up. Exhale, extended side angle to the back of your mat. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, lateral stretch. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Gaze down, exhale, low lunge. Launch forward, inhale, standing splits. Listen closely. Exhale, frog pose. Walk your heels on your mat, toes off. Yogi squat. Hands come to heart center. Elbows on the inside of your knees. Breathe here. Start to shift your weight backwards. Leave your hands at heart center if you can, and land in boat pose as gracefully as you can. Lift your shins up, flex your toes to your face. Hands at heart center. If you want to row your boat with me, breathe in. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Breathe in to the right. Breathe in to the left. Engage your core. Squeeze your obliques. Try to tap your elbow to the mat. So strong. Just 4, 4, last 3, 3, just 2, last ones. Nice work, everyone. Take a seat, towel off, grab some water, whatever you need. I hope everyone is doing well. Feel free to grab water whenever you need it. Then bend your knees and recline on down onto your back whenever you're ready. We'll just take some basic crunches to start. Interlace your hands behind your neck, elbows wide, knees are tracked right over your ankles. Breathe in and breathe out as you crunch up. Inhale, lower, exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Move at your own pace here. Keep your elbows wide, chin away from your chest. Keep squeezing your low back into your mat, your belly button in tight. We're like this for 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend your legs up long to the ceiling. Breathe in and exhale, twist. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. So yogi bicycles with straight legs. If this is not working for you, you can always bend your knees, take regular bicycles. Really try to find that connection between your elbow and your knee. So strong, friends. Just 4 more. Last 4, 4, 3, 3, just 2. Last one. Nice work. Even out your sides. Give yourself a long full body stretch. Grab for behind your thighs, rock and roll up the base of your spine, and come into a forearm plank. So make the number 11, spread your hands out wide. Heels track right over your ball mounds, shoulders over your elbows. We'll go around the world. So we'll rock forward, backwards, right, left, forwards, backwards, right, left. Keep your hips low, forwards, backwards, right, left. Really getting in there. Nice, just 2 more. Forward, backwards, right, left. Last one. Spread your knees out wide. Your release is child's pose. Send your hips back towards your heels. Reach your hands towards the front of your mat. Come back to your intention of slowing down. You know, maybe this time is the time for you that you're actually able to slow down. You know, you may be working from home, not having as many things on your calendar. So how are you mentally dealing with slowing down? Are you able to be in the present? Or does it make you anxious? You know, a lot of people thrive off of multitasking and having their schedules jam-packed. So how has slowing down impacted you? Start to press into your finger pads. Walk your hands off to the right side of your space, really stretching through that left side body. Come back through center. Walk your hands off to the left side of your space. Feel that nice stretch through your right side. Come back through center. Push yourself up to a tabletop pose. And just take a couple cats and cows. First time we're here. We're not doing a ton of back bending today. So just stretch out your strong core that we just worked so hard on for a couple rounds of breath. Feel free to linger anywhere that feels extra good. Then tuck your toes, meet me in downward facing dog. Maybe a little bit more work on our feet and then we'll slow it down. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop down onto your back knee. Inhale, kneeling warrior, rise up. Take some bounces here. Open up through the front line of that left hip flexor. Reach your hands high overhead. Maybe take some bounces into that front leg. Let your pelvis be heavy. Breathe in and breathe out. Grab for your left wrist. Inhale. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Feel the extra space that this shape creates in your left side body. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, half splits. Flex your right toes to your face. Walk your hands forward. Let your chest fold over your thigh. Instead of finding a cat-like spine in your body, try to find length through your nose, through the crown of your head. Flex through your right toes to deepen. Every breath out, fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and settle in. Help encourage your left hip forward in space. Breathe here and sink a little bit lower on your breath out. Bring your hands to heart center. On your inhale, shift your weight forward. On your exhale, revolved crescent. Connect your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Bring your hands to heart center. Engage your left quadricep a ton to help you balance. Maybe take your gaze up over your right shoulder. 2 more rounds of breath here. You can always drop down onto your back knee for a little bit more support, or you can always come out and take open arm twist as an option too. 1 more breath in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Both hands come to the inside of your right foot. We have a couple rounds of breath here if you want to grab for your block or anything else that you have nearby to help deepen the stretch. Bring the earth a little bit closer to you. Let your head hang heavy. Stretch through the back of your neck. Start to bring weight back into the palms of your hands. Tuck your left toes underneath you. Lift your back knee. Breathe in. Exhale, high plank. Send your right foot back to meet your left. Your left hand is your foundation. Inhale, side plank. Reach your right hand high. Smile your hips up towards the sky. Maybe you lift your right leg off of your left. Take your gaze high to test your balance. Breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop down onto your back knee, kneeling warrior, rise up, Anjaneyasana. We have about 4 or 5 rounds of breath here to explore this side. Bring your hands to your thigh, whatever feels good. Inhale, reach your hands overhead. Stay for your exhale. Grab for your right wrist with your left hand. Breathe in. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Open up through your right side body. Maybe gaze up under your right shoulder. Inhale, back through center. Release your grip. Exhale, half splits. Send your hips back towards your right heel. Flex your left toes to your face. Walk your hands forward. And breathe into that left hamstring. Start to tuck your right toes underneath you. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up, shoulders right over your hips. Find a 90-degree bend in your front knee as best you can. Find softness through your shoulders and your gaze. Help encourage your right hip forward in space so that it's in line with your left. Breathe here. Sink a little lower on your breath out. Inhale, hands come to heart center. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Right elbow on the outside of your left thigh. Press your palms in towards your heart to open up your chest. Again, you can always drop down onto your back knee or take an open arm twist. You get the same benefits of this shape. 2 more rounds of breath here. Runner's lunge is your release. Both hands on the inside of your left foot. Toe heel your left foot out to the edge of your mat. Your forearms walk down if you'd like, otherwise stay lifted on your palms. Back knee drops down to your mat. Let your head hang heavy. Slow it down. Bring weight back into the palms of your hands. Tuck your right toes underneath you. Lift your back knee firm through your right leg. Breathe in. Exhale, high plank. Left foot back to meet your right. Your right hand roots down. Inhale, side plank. Vashisthasana. Roll onto the knife edge of your right foot. Maybe you lift your left foot in the air. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left hand plants down, chaturanga, if you'd like. We'll meet in down dog. One last push, friends. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, pyramid pose. Walk your back foot in about 1 footprint. Both heels are connected to your mat. Straighten through both legs. Fold over your right thigh. Your toes are square to the front of your mat as if your feet were on train tracks. Really breathing into that right hamstring. 2 more rounds of breath here. Start to pivot your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Engage your core. Inhale, warrior one. Rise up. Bend into your front knee and try to help square your hips to the front of your mat as best you can. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, exhale, baby back bend. Open up through your chest, pull down the sky, squeeze your shoulders together. Can you sink a little lower in that front leg? Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, eagle arms on the left. Left arm underneath your right. Elbows up to shoulder height, palms draw away from your forehead. Start to load weight into that front leg. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose with eagle arms. Lift your left knee up in line with your left hip. Breathe in. Exhale, eagle pose. Left leg over your right. Sit low into your seat. Shift your shoulders back in space so they're in line with your hips as if you're leaning against a wall behind you. Inhale, slowly unwind, one-legged mountain pose. And we'll head into our peak pose, which is hand to toe pose. So bring your hands around your left ball mound. Find a cat-like spine here. You can stay wherever you'd like, whatever works for you. You can also grab your towel or your strap if you'd like. Start to straighten your left leg. Your hamstrings should be super open for this. You can stay right here. You want to move on. Left peace fingers around your left toe and slowly lift your chest up. You can stay here. Also, your left knee can be bent, or if you want to use your strap, you can. Right hand to your hip to start. Start to open your left leg to the left side of your space. Hug the mat with your right foot as best you can. You can stay here. Final expression. Reach your right hand out towards the right side of your space, palm faces up. Last and final expression, take your gaze over towards your right hand, breathe in so strong, and exhale, slowly let that go. Shake it out, friends. Inhale, mountain pose, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Nice work, everyone. We'll even out our sides and then slow it down. I don't know about you, but the more I sit, the tighter my hamstrings, my low back feel. So I really hope that this flow has helped you to slow down, has helped you to open up through those big muscles. Inhale, stretch your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, pyramid pose, straighten through both legs. Walk your back foot in one footprint. Hands come to frame your left foot. Find length through the crown of your head. Help pull your right hip forward in space so that it's in line with your left. 2 more long, intentional rounds of breath here. Pivot your back foot so that it's at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, warrior one, rise up. Set yourself up here, maybe bring your hands to your hips. Help encourage your right hip forward in space. Then bend into your left knee. Inhale for warrior one. Exhale, sink a little lower. Breathe in. Exhale, back bend. Open up your chest. Feel that nice stretch through the back line of your right leg. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, eagle arms on the right. Right arm underneath your left. You can always give yourself a bear hug too if this connection does not work in your body. Start to load weight into your front leg. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Right knee lifts high. Find your balance first. Exhale, eagle pose. Right leg over your left. Elbows up in line with your shoulders. Sink low in that standing leg. Notice your breath. Notice where your breath may be getting stuck in your body. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Unwind everything. We'll move into our peak. Breathe in. And exhale, grab for your right ball mound. Leave your right leg bent to start. Again, choose your own adventure here and stop wherever feels good for you. Start to straighten your right leg. Keep your right toes flexed back to your face. Maybe splay out your elbows. You can stay right here. You want to move on, peace fingers around your right toe. Lift your chest. Left hand comes to your left hip. Maybe you stay here. To move on, open up your right leg to the right side of your space. Keep a tall, proud chest. Final pose, extend your left arm out to the left side. Maybe gaze over towards your left fingertips. So strong, breathe in and breathe out. Oh man, shake that out. Inhale, mountain pose, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, your last one of class. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon pose on the right. Right knee towards your right wrist. Take a peek over your left shoulder. Make sure your left leg is shooting out straight behind you. You can bend into your left knee if you'd like. Maybe reach back with your hand, or you have your strap or your dish towel if you need help with that connection. Find the quad stretch before you walk your hands down. If this doesn't feel good in your body, of course, do not take it. Release your left toes to your mat. Walk your hands down, find sleeping pigeon pose. Rest your hands wherever they fall. And breathe positive energy into that outer right hip. Let your breath start to slow down, come back to normal. Two more rounds of breath here. Start to walk your hands back, lift your chest. Tuck your left toes underneath you. Inhale, three-leg down dog. Kick your right leg high. Bend your knee, find any counter stretch that feels good. And then whenever you're ready, friends, move into your left side. Extend your left leg high and find half pigeon pose. Right leg shoots straight back behind you. Set yourself up on this side the same way you did on the first side. Work to square your hips. Bend into your right knee, reach back, grab for the big toe side of your right foot. Find the quad stretch if that feels good in your body. Without slingshotting your foot, slowly release your right foot back to your mat. Walk yourself forward, find sleeping pigeon pose. We tend to hold a lot of stress and emotions in our hips. So try to smooth out your breath. Let your exhale match the length of your inhale. Just be conscious of your breathing at this point in our practice. You can always go back to those open mouth exhales to let go of any heat in your body. Slowly walk your hands back, lift your chest, tuck your right toes, 3-leg down dog, kick your left leg high, any counter stretch that feels good in your body. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel through to a seat. We'll take 2 forward folds. First one, Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch, knees out wide. You can grab for your ankles or for your pinky toe sides of your feet. First, find a cat-like spine. So press your belly through your thighs. Open up your shoulders, gaze high. Maybe even stretch out through your neck, your throat chakra. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Round through your upper back this time. Use the strength in your hands to pull your forehead closer to your toes. This should feel like a really nice stretch on your inner thighs, even your low back. Slowly lift up, straighten your legs out long. Remove any flesh from under your sits bones. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold, Paschimottanasana. We've done a lot of hamstring work today. So maybe you are able to fold a little bit further, a little bit deeper than you normally are. Keep your toes flexed back towards your head. With every inhale, find length. With every exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, recline down onto your mat. If you were with me last Saturday, we took banana asana. So if you don't know what that is, and I really do think that is the actual name of the pose, reach your hands overhead, point your toes towards the bottom of your mat. Now we're going to create a banana shape in our body. So walk your shoulders off to the right side of your space. Leave your hips where they are, and then walk your feet off to the right side of your space. This should feel like a really glorious stretch in your left hip. So you can stay right here, but if you want to deepen the stretch, grab for your left wrist with your right hand. So your shoulders, your arms are on the mat. To deepen, grab for your left wrist. Your hips are connected to the mat. Then if you want to deepen through your legs, bring your left ankle over your right and find that little lock there. This should feel really good through your left side body, your left hip. Snuggle your face in towards your left arm. Maybe even use it as a pillow. How has slowing down impacted your life during this time? What has been positive about slowing down? Spending more time with the people you love. You know, I find it kind of ironic that I'm FaceTiming more with people. I'm overscheduling myself on Zoom game nights to the point where I'm like overstimulated from seeing so many people. So how can we bring that into our busy lives once we're on the other side of this? How can we maintain those connections, that communication? Come back through center and we'll switch sides. You can bend your knees and stop in the center, maybe shift your knees from side to side if you need a little release for your low back. And then we'll take it on the left. So walk your shoulders off to the left side of your mat, and then walk your feet off to the left side of your mat. This time you can grab for your right wrist if you'd like, and cross your right ankle over your left. Settle your right cheek in towards your right bicep. Hips are rooted firmly into your mat. And breathe into that open space that you're creating on your right side body. And slow down your breath. This is a big shape in restorative yoga. You can take it from your back. You can also take this shape from your stomach. So if you're ever feeling tight, or if you slept in a funny position and you really feel like your low back is tight, this is a really great shape. I mean, sometimes in restorative classes, you can stay in it for 5 or 10 minutes, which sounds really crazy, but it really works into the fascia, which is the space between your muscles. Let's stretch that out. More rounds of breath. Slowly release this side. Come back to the center of your mat. Bend your knees, windshield wiper from side to side if you need to. Hug your thighs into your chest. Breathe in. On your breath out, find happy baby. Grab for the outside edges of your feet or of your legs. Maybe rock side to side. Bring a smile to your face because it is a beautiful day outside today. And we deserve this sunshine. Hug your thighs into your chest. Roll into the tightest, smallest ball that you possibly can. Say something kind about yourself for making it to your mat today. Breathe in. And on your exhale, final Shavasana, final resting pose. Breathe. Slow things down. Soak in your practice. Shavasana is sometimes the most difficult pose in any sequence. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Soften through your glutes, your knees, your shoulders, your hips, your ankles, your fingers. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you would like. If you want to be guided out, bring some gentle movements back to your body. Roll out your ankles. Bring one ear to your mat and then the other. Reach your hands overhead. Find a full body stretch. Bend your knees and roll to either side for fetal pose. Push yourself up to a seated position on your mat. Leave your eyes closed if that feels comfortable for you. Otherwise, take your gaze down. Hands to heart center. Let go of all of your air. We take a big, slow breath in together. Open mouth exhale. Draw your thumbs to your third eye center, the space between your eyebrows. In light, in love, and gratitude, we bow towards each other. Namaste.